Probably we are starting with 33 stitches. 33 stitches left about 2 meters of thread. If 2 meters is not enough, leave a little more. Just cut off the excess. Then grab this line. Then the 2-meter side should be put inside. This. Live like this. Is that so? Come round. It's 2 stitches. Needle starting 33 needles, 2 for 1 to 3 for. "33 stitches. The needle is finished. still so much. Then cut off the excess thread. Does he need to bring a finished product over? Tell him. Then I recorded to lines. Then start the needle. After completion. And then we're going to knit this single-threaded needle at the bottom. Then weave 4 rows of single thread. Single hook tail and then a needle on the needle. Needle under needle. And look. This is the bottom needle. The line is here. And this is the needle. Go round like this. Needle and wrap the thread around it. Needles like this. Press this thread. Look. That's what the needle is like. Wrap the thread again. Well, press this thread. Let's knit again. Okay, go around the crimping head. Finger, keep the needle on. Yeah, go around. That's it. Needled by needle. Needle under needle. Let's knit 4 lines. The first line is the needle. This line is tighter. Pause for a moment. Then the last needle in the first line just now is the lower needle. After the reverse, keys the needle. Then apply the needle. The first stitch is not whereupon. The first stitch is the not needle whereupon is directly picked. Then wind the thread down. This second stitch. This is the first of each stitch. The first stitch of each row is unknitted, directly picked. And then there's this one with this coil. It's all upper needle. The one without the coil is the lower needle. Then we knit 4 rows of this threaded needle. And then in this row, you can see that the first stitch is not whereupon is the lower needle. Then just pick it directly. The first stitch is not with the whereupon is the upper needle. Circle the wire. Upper needle. This is the first stitch of each row, all unknitted. And here are 3 lines. Then we finish the 4th row in the same way. I don't know how to turn on the lights. Okay. This no over thread is finished knitting. Then we're going to knit all the parts. And this is the back. This is the back. Then the dragon knitting is the part to knit. Then the stitch part is. Okay. 1 line up and 1 line down. Go knitting. Woven to about 34 lines. No 3 for 2 4. Number 24. The height of this number 24. Then we'll do the needles in 1 line. 1 row of knit the needles because first. This line is on the top. Then pick it over. And then it's all about stitching. Up here. And the other way around. All the needles in this line. Lower needle. Then our first stitch was also picked off and not whereupon. Ah. Lower needle. And then the needle is applied the other way around. The first shot is not. It's on, right? Okay, 324 lines finished knitting. Then let's count. Then we count this part. This is number 1. This number, this part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. And now we knit the front part. The front panel is the 33 stitches from the back. Then 10 stitches are divided. Then finish knitting. It looks like this. It looks like this. Well, then let's separate out 10 stitches now. Ten stitches, then this stitch. The first stitch is still not whereupon. A needle. 2 stitches. Time to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 90. Our hand, and then pull it off here. Don't worry about this. This is the same method as before. And then 24 lines. Well, it's not a stitch. Take a picture. Well, take a picture. And then we're almost there. And count again. Is it enough for the 24? Then the way to count the needles is to put this side. Hey, it's aligned with this side. Then the 2 wired sleeves are aligned. This is one line. This is line 24 from line 20 for up. Here's the first line. Then count to 20. Count out 24 lines. This to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 111 billion, 213 million, 140, 1,516. 1,718,192 million. Finish knitting the last line. 223. Then we are still one line away. Okay, so after the last line is finished, then our bottom edge. The knitting is the same as this bottom edge. Do you want to knit for rows? Thread needle. Then threaded needle. What we talked about earlier. Just a needle on a needle. Needle under needle. Then our first needle is the upper needle. Then we can just pick it up. Then wrap the thread around. Then this knitting needle. And then we wrap it around and we knit it. Then repeat woven 4 lines. This is also a bath towel. No A4. Finish knitting. Then we start locking the needle. The way to lock the needle is to apply the needle or knit the needle. Pick out the first stitch. Then go around. Then needle or knitting needle. And then the next stitch goes on. Lower the needle. Let's go around then first. Then bypass this first wire sleeve. Then knit needles. Then wind the thread down. Lower needle. Then cut the thread. Go round and tie this. Hey here. And this is the front panel. Yeah, it's then done. On our other side, it's the same method as here. And then finish the front piece on the other side as well. Then this way. Just make this thread a little thinner. It's too thick. Then we also did not knit the first stitch. Then take the first stitch off first. Then the second needle. Because this is the needle. Knit the needle directly. Then this needle. Put it on. Come through. Then wait a minute. Wait a minute. You return the needle. Ray, let me demonstrate that again. It is because of this thread that he is broken. And then the thread needs to go through like this. And you keep the thread. The one at the back. I'll show you again. Keep the thread first. Because this and that are connected. Does this cable need to be reconnected? You said that at the beginning. Because the line is broken. So the position of that thread is like this. And then you weave the thread like this. Then continue to knit like this. Then I press the thread inside. It's directly pressed inside. You said that you can bring the line directly. Okay, it's directly pressed inside. You don't have to. That's when you start hanging up. You want to talk about that point? Okay. Aha! It's when you start hanging up. Just focus on it. That's a little bit fast. Yeah, sure. Just take that needle and go. Let's start over. Forgot what to say. The other side or the other side. The front film is the same as over there. Okay. The front piece is the same as the other half. Then we also pick out the first shot first. If you don't knit, then the thread is broken. Then we're like this. This second stitch. The second pin hangs it on the top. Leave a thread. Then pick it over. Then wrap it around again for the next stitch. Hide it inside here. Put it on top. He's always up there. Put it on top. Come and hide the thread. Then the same knitting 10 stitches. 10 stitches. 10 stitches. And then we finish knitting here the same way. Okay. So let me tell you, the threaded needle part is also the same. And if not, move on. Don't say it. Well, it's okay not to say. We'll be in trouble. Then I get it all off this piece. I know you took it all down because of you now. Because when you use this your sleeve, this one is too much trouble. Do I want to shave this off at high temperature? Oh, I think HMM. I think because what if you want to use 2 of these needles? This one doesn't take it off. Because it will be more troublesome to get it off. Some people can't wear needles. Will that just stay here forever? Right. And I'll stay here while I wash the needles away. When taking this color, you can take that and get a new one. Pick this up. Then at the beginning of this, you said this is already done. Well, you said this earlier. The previous part has been done, and I'm going to give you a demo. That part of the collar. You need to knit the sleeves first. Still have to knit the sleeves first. Knitting sleeves after knitting. Knit sleeves after first. The sleeve is wear upon. Sew it on. After sewing, the sleeve seam is also sewn here. And then 2 layers. Well, this is not woven with the collar. That's a woven collar. The sleeves are finished. Okay. And it hasn't been sewn yet. Then you can tell me how to do it below. This thread. You see this? I'm just going to get it off. Oh, I know. Look at this. This is where I wire it. Oh. It's all right, right? There is only one wiring place of these left. And then you have to hide it again. This is where the knot is tied. Actually, in fact, this hidden piece doesn't work either. Not easy to hide. The heart is hidden like this. After coming. He's coming like this. Come here. And then he's going to be here. He has one. What do you mean? Because this line is thicker. And then it becomes obvious. He can connect this line better. Okay. Yeah, I've been hiding it for a long time.